I want.
You think you want a hoe era until you experience the aftermath of having a hoe era, especially as a chaotic bisexual.
But men with high body counts apparently make good fathers.
People are there to work out, not to look for cameras. If somebody walking through your video is enough to make you stop your set twice, maybe you should focus more on training and less on filming.
Man is taking the trash out, and you don't really have to do much work.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
When it comes to celibacy, what is generally kind of people's reactions when you say to them, this is my decision, this is how it's going to be? Or do you meet people that would already know that about you?
Latter is the best way to go about it, because then you don't have to have the awkward conversation. But in the times past when someone hasn't been on celibacy, you're like, I respect that, da, 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 da. But they're always going to tempt you anyway, so it's not wise to get with someone that doesn't get. They can respect it, they can be like, oh, I really get it, but I want to have sex.
How do you know though? Like, how do you know if they really mean that, or if they are going to be the person that in their back of their mind they're like, I'm going to say that, but then I'm going to, like, you know, try and make my way
I mean, you can only see when they're trying to make their way in, isn't it? If someone says I respect it, do you know what I mean? You can only see when they try to. But you got to keep your eyes open. And the reason why I fell off, like, 2-3 years ago, is because I didn't keep my eyes open. And then I was like, you made me do it. And he was like, no, you want to do it? I didn't force you. I'm like, damn it.
Man, that's how guys see it. That's what guys are thinking in their head. All they see women say I'm celibate and this and that, it's a challenge. And then guys are thinking, why are you saying that? Same thing that Hinge said, right? Was it Hinge? Oh, Bumble. Bumble said that. There's no need in saying you're celibate. I forgot what the ad was, and everyone wanted to cancel Bumble. Bumble was a little off for saying it because they're a company, but they were 1,000,000% right. Because what happens? Somebody's gonna knock you if you killed her anyway. So they're saying, what's the whole point of even trying to go celibate? Look what happened.
I want.
You think you want a hoe era until you experience the aftermath of having a hoe era, especially as a chaotic bisexual, because that will come back to haunt you until the day you f***ing die. I can't do it anymore. I'm going celibate. That's
exactly what happens, right? They go through that traumatic era, right? And then they turn around and go, I can't. I done been with 500 guys in a year. Man, the things women can do that a guy can't do, right? Think about it. A woman could turn around and say, you know what? I want to be with him, and I think I like him, but I don't want to have any of them long term. I want to use, and use. Certain men can do it, but not many. And of course you're going to regret it. Women women realize late after they've been with 50 guys. Oh, all the guys are just using me and I'm getting tired of being used. You're using yourself.
So if a woman has a high body count, apparently she's incapable of being a fit mother. But men with high body counts apparently make good fathers. The rhetoric is, if a woman is always sleeping around, then she will not be a good mother because they are holding on to their legacy. There's no legacy. Honestly, it would probably be the legacy of the woman, because she's the one that's carrying the child for 9 months and also raising the child, because most men don't do anything for their kids. You don't even take care of this said legacy that you guys even have.
She's basing this, and I can tell, I have to say it, right? Where is she from? She comes across like she talks like a white girl, but she's from the community. And you want to know how I can tell she's from the community? Because of what she said, right? She doesn't come across like she grew up in a white neighborhood, because she's looking at what? In the ghetto. She's thinking about a ghetto dude, a Pookie and a Ray Ray. Talking about they don't take care of said kids. What guys are not taking care of their kids? Because guys that I know, and most guys, even black, are the most responsible fathers. But let me let her finish.
And if a man has a really, really high body count, he's hopping from woman to woman to woman to woman to woman. He's breaking hearts. He's not even being protected. He doesn't even respect himself. How is he going to be a good father to his daughter?
Telling her not to do it. That's how. He don't fall for guys like me. Don't fall for these tricks. He's the guy that's did all the tricks that can tell her what to look out for.
He's not going to be a good father to his daughter. He would be a horrible father to his daughter.
That's a who said.
And I would say even just with women, please be so discerning on these type of individuals that you decide to fornicate with. Because this is the most important decision that you can make, who you decide to have children with. If you choose to have children with a deadbeat, you will have a life of misery a lot of the time. And I know that guys tend to lie, they cheat, they steal, they do all types of things just to get their way with women.
You are perfect.
They will do everything that they can to get their way with women. And it's just that we just have to be so discerning and like prioritize ourselves so much that we don't let these types of men that do like this and say like this about women, that don't see women as real people, into our space, into our energy. Because we have been telling men countless of times that this is what you need to do for us to feel safe around you, for us to want to be in relationships with you. And a lot of them will double down and then go start consuming even more red pill content. Does that make sense?
We do not care.
That doesn't make any sense at all. Women are...
You see what she's saying, right? She wants to be one way. Most women want it to be one way, right? They want to see what they don't realize is just like I just said, right? A woman can easily go, it's Christmas. Come on, everybody, come party at my house. It's inside. A man can't do that. Let a man go and whip it out in the club. People gonna look at him like, some girls be like, oh yeah, but most women will be like, oh no, that guy's it's for the streets. Some women will like it, but it's different, right? Because a woman is cherished when she keeps it home. A man is cherished for being out there. I know it's weird. And talking about red pill content, all red pill does. I'm not a red pill dude. I'm a passport bro. But all that does is just wake men up to reality. And men wake up and go, yeah, it's harsh out there. And a lot of men do need to wake up. But to stay on that same frame, oh no, don't deal with a woman like that. I don't agree with that. But she is lost in the middle. Young girl. I hope she figures it out.
Women are telling you what they want from you. And a lot of the times some men have this imaginary thing where they feel like women are going after their money.
Oh, absolutely.
Their mythical ass money. They don't have nothing to their name, but women are going after their money. It's because of this red pill content, dog, that you're listening to. It's making you worse. It's making you hate yourself more. It's making you hate women. It's making you wear it to the point that you can't even have a proper relationship with a woman that you're consuming, and you think that's supposed to help you get women.
I will not look for you. I will not pursue you.
The logic is not there. I don't think it was ever there with these men.
You know what she's not realizing? A lot of guys, there's a lot of guys that haven't gotten women, a lot of guys that don't get women, but some of the guys that consume some of this content start to get women after when they put things into action, right? You can't just look at red pill content and then not put yourself in a position where you're going to progress from it. What I mean is when guys say, "Oh yeah, you need to work a bunch of hours," right? Even if it's a regular job, you have a regular job. If you can, work 60 hours. If not, get another job or do something to progress more. Put more time into, put more focus into what you need to do to get by. Not even just get by, to thrive, right? So if you're making 50,000 a year and you work 60 hours, that's time and a half. Now you're making what? 75,000 a year. If you're making 70,000, you'd be a guy making 90 to 100,000. Get my drift? So with doing that, you're automatically going to what? Progress, see more, and then put himself in a position to get more women. Because no matter what they say, 100,000, a woman can't see that 100,000. You're not going to be sitting there telling a woman, "Oh, I make this, I make that." It's not going to happen. They can say all they want. It's not going to happen.
Crazy, I swear I don't love the drama. It loves me.
So you start this video by asking, why did she have to do that? Let me explain. Those spaces in front of and to the side of machines, those are called walkways. People use them at the gym to go to and from machines to do their workout. So don't be upset when you set your camera up right in the middle of one and somebody walks through your video. And remember, it's nobody's job to care about you filming at the gym. People are there to work out, not to look for cameras. And if you ask me, if somebody walking through your video is enough to make you stop your set twice, maybe you should focus more on training and less on filming. But hey, if you want to film somewhere where nobody's going to walk through your video and you can film all day, build a home gym, train there. Otherwise, you need to do better. Mind your own business.
Word. That's exactly what she's doing. She's minding other people's business. And a lot of people don't realize that, right? But you recording yourself like, huh? The person, that happened to me in the gym. And the guy didn't say nothing. I don't think he stressed it. I don't know what he did after that, but I'm walking by. I noticed it after a while, and I was like, oh. But it was set up in a way, because the gym was small. It was set up in a way, and this happened to me in the Philippines. It was set up in a way to where you could barely walk by, and the gym was small. And I'm thinking in my head, why does he have the camera out? I walked in front of the camera. It was actually minding my business. I don't want to be on camera. That person don't want to be on camera. Think about it. And then you have attitude with it too. Stop it. Get some help.
Ladies, we have got to reframe a man leaving a relationship as a good thing. This man is taking the trash out, and you don't really have to do much work. The relationship, regardless if he stays, if you convince him to stay or if he goes, is already broken. So what is the purpose in clawing and crying and whining to keep a person here that doesn't want to be with you?
Okay. So this is what's going on right now, right? Her husband left her, broke up with her to become a passport bro. And she said, and now she feels ugly, right? So I'm looking at this right now. Forget what this lady's saying. It says basically the title, I was always the higher income earner, and he resented me for that. There's a reason why he resented you for that. You probably threw it in his face. So once I got mid-30s, he decided to divorce me. Long story, take me for half of everything and travel to the Philippines and India. He never watched corn until before divorcing me. I found his corn history, and it featured mostly young, skinny women from third world countries. Barf. Man, that's wild. So that means I can tell from what she's saying for years and years and years, he addressed his concerns. And she ignored. So it says this included videos of defloration content that I never knew would enjoy. That was not who I married. I think he craves a woman who he can dominate and impress with his income and big boy job. I was his equal, but he said I emasculated him. You probably did. I did not ever want him to feel that way, but I did. Is this what men really want? I will never something something skinny, innocent, young again, nor I like marry a man richer than me or any man. If men could choose, why would they want a tired single mom with this dice something from 3 kids? Will I ever find love again? I feel young still at 36. I am young, but do men even want women like me? Yes, I'm in therapy. Man, will you ever find someone? Yes, you probably can. You can find a guy that wants a mommy, right? That wants to be taken care of. But this happens with dudes, right? A lot of dudes are just tired of it. Also, what women have to understand, right? Is a man, when a woman makes more than him, he feels like it's nothing he can give her. He's automatically pushed here. And that's in, you can look up even psychology, right? That's normal. For a man to feel that way, it's normal. So, and also, she's probably gotten away from herself, if you know what I mean, right? When you marry over years, I don't know if they had kids, she probably let herself go. So, of course, he feels this way. But let me let her finish.
So I'm just saying that before I jump into it, but now I'm about to jump into it. This was posted in the 2X chromosomes subreddit. She says, ex-husband is becoming a PP bro. I feel ugly. Okay, she says, basically the title. I was always the higher income earner, and he resented me for that.
So she's pretty much going to tell the story, but I mean, what do you expect, right? What do you expect? This is what's happening, and a lot of guys are starting to leave now. A lot of guys are starting to leave and leave their past situation because he left her and went for beautiful, submissive, agreeable Filipina. And I understand why he did it, because he realized it's definitely more to life than being with you.
He ain't lying.
This is the way.
Passport bros, cash for no.
Answers come